Hello everyone, it's Doris Colgate with Steve Colgate on the dock with another episode of our Dockside Chats with Steve. And today Steve wants to talk about some very special races and what makes them so special. We're talking about yacht racing, of course. So Steve, go ahead.
Yes, there are about 3 races that you'd call bucket list races for people who really want to experience an ocean race. One is the Sydney-Hobart race from Sydney, Australia, down to Hobart, Tasmania. It's about a little over 600 miles. Then there's the Newport to Bermuda race, Newport, Rhode Island to Bermuda, which is 635 miles. And then there is the Fastnet Race. And the Fastnet Race is about 630 miles. These are probably the most famous races in the world, and everybody wants to get in them, and they're very popular and hundreds of boats each time. I'll talk a bit about the Fastnet Race in this case. The Fastnet Race it starts in Cowes. You can see this. Starts in Cowes of the Isle of Wight, which is right there. This is a very rough drawing. You go down along the coast of England to Land's End, past Land's End, to around Fastnet Rock off of Ireland. Then back down to Bishop Rock off the Scilly Isles, which is a whole bunch of line of islands right along here, and then finishes at Plymouth, England. So it's, as I say, it's a little over 600 miles, and it's run every other year. And one particular year, 1979, we were in it with our own boat, Sleuth, 54-foot ocean racing sloop, aluminum boat, great boat, we loved it. We did that race from Cowes, and building up to the race was it's Cowes Week, which is a week of local racing. And in this case, 79, it was quite a busy, windy week, and we had some pretty good experiences just before the race to the Fastnet Race started. And we had one race at that point where we had to drop out of the race and go back and get our sails repaired so that we'd have them ready for the Fastnet Race the next day. It was a beautiful day. Doris did not come on this race because my mother was there in England. She had been grown up in England, and we invited her over to see the racing. And so we had to get my mother and some other people and all of that spare sails on the boat and all that stuff to Plymouth, England for the finish. So we started on a beautiful day, and I gather Doris was very upset that she couldn't go because it was such a wonderful day as we raced out the Solent and along the coast of England. But we'll get into what happened next in the next version.